served as musical director for many productions. What does that position usually entail?
Well, it starts way beyond the show opening. It actually begins in discussion about the show itself, what's going to be programmed, and thinking about what is needed as far as the actors, the singers are concerned. And so I'm very involved in the auditions, knowing what the ranges are for the different characters, sort of what kind of voice is needed, what kind of personality is needed. So it starts from there, and then once the cast is set, then of course I help to teach the notes, teach the songs, help to memorize and that sort of thing. And as we bring it to the stage, of just helping to put it all together, working to contract orchestra players, hiring them, and then rehearsing them, and of course conducting them, and conducting the shows. And for the musical director, our responsibility goes through the full run. Your choreographer, your director, many times gets to open the show, and then they might actually have to leave and go to another show they're working on. But the musical director is here sort of from start to finish, and it's a great experience.
What draws you to Gypsy in particular as a musical director?
The overture. Plain and simple. It is a very iconic work for the world of musical theater, especially American musical theater, and it's just got great songs that so many people are going to know, or if they're not that familiar with, it's so much a part of sort of the pop musical lexicon that they will have some knowledge or awareness of it. So, but to be able to bring a classic Broadway show such as Gypsy to the Theater Tuscaloosa stage again is a great opportunity. So all of the great music, and that very much does. Where the orchestra, its main role is to accompany, but the overture, there are just so many places where, in my opinion, the orchestra becomes a character of the show, and so that's a lot of fun for me as a director.
Awesome. Gypsy has been around for more than 50 years and has been seen in many legendary incarnations. What do you intend to bring to this production that will make it unique?
I really don't know that there will be a single thing other than the fact that it's me personally directing, and so my quirks or whatever might show up in it. But because it is so legendary, iconic, there are expectations that come with the show. There are certain sounds, feels that just have to be there, or people are going to feel cheated. But I do, not for me personally, individually, what unique can I bring to it, but the collaborative opportunity of working with Paul Looney as director and Stacey Alley as the choreographer and Jeanette Waterman for the costumer and Wheeler Kincaid as the technical director, and on and on and on, and everyone who's in the show. We get to bring our own individual personalities and styles, and even our thought processes. For many who've studied or read the book, so that some know more about it than others, but I think what's going to be unique is that it is 2012 for Theater Tuscaloosa.
Good. And on kind of a final fun note, what is your favorite song in Gypsy and why?
Okay. Well, if I'm going to go from a vocal standpoint, then I choose, and this is kind of hard, I mean, from Everything's Coming Up Roses to Let Me Entertain You to Rose's Turn to Together Wherever We Go. I mean, it's just sort of hit after hit. But toward the end, about 3/4 through the first act, is If Mama Got Married. And it's one of those sort of multi-dimensional songs. It sounds very fun and lighthearted, and that's the way we play it. And yet, there's a lot of depth that's there. We see a lot. In fact, it's one of the first true in-depth views we receive of both Dainty June and Dainty Louise, and the sort of love-hate of their mother. And of course, both wanting their mother to get married, but for very diametrically opposed reasons. So I love bringing that paradoxical sides of things together in this particular song. And I feel like somewhere in my lifetime I've heard Carol Burnett sing this song with someone, but I have not been able to find evidence of that. So if anyone can get that to me, I would just be a happy, happy camper. And then truly the overture, I am beyond excited about getting to direct and to put this together. It is difficult, it is fun, it's going to be of a roller coaster ride, because I mean, if anybody is off sort of one beat, it could sort of fall off the tracks, but it's really exciting, and it's going to be a fantastic way to open each and every performance.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Clifton.